Saint Thomas, apostle, did he have touched Jesus in order to believe? This is according to the account of the Gospel. All of a sudden, Jesus had found himself in the midst of his disciples who had gathered together, and there he appeared to them, and they all recognized him. They had been overwhelmed at his sight. But on that day, the apostle Thomas had been absent, and when he arrived, they said to him, "We have seen the Lord, he has appeared to us." And he feet on the ground said to them, "Me, as long as I do not see his wounds in his hands, as long as I have not put my fingers in the trace of the nails, until I have not put my hand into his side, I will not believe." He was still saying that Jesus appeared among them. Then Thomas had fallen on his knees, and Jesus said to him, "Thomas, do not be incredulous, but a believer. Put your hand on my side." And Thomas replied, "My Lord and my God." This doubt of Thomas is very significant, especially since the apostles had recognized it. Very often Jesus had appeared and the apostles did not recognize him at the first encounter. They're seeing the stigma of his passion. They have more proof for us that his resurrection is real, that it is his real body, the one that had been placed within the tomb, that has returned to life, and his soul is with him. Another account tells, but this one is legendary, but it's very pretty, that perhaps 12 years later, the Blessed Virgin Mary felt that she was going to leave, and she had warned the apostles that she had fed by the word throughout this emerging church, and they all came to say goodbye. She had been buried by John, the one who had accompanied her. Thomas arrived the next day, and he had implored him and begged us to reopen the coffin because he wanted to see her face one last time. This face so beautiful because she was the Immaculate Conception. She was radiant with beauty, this woman who nevertheless had 60 years or more. They finally accepted to do this, so they opened the coffin about 3 days after her death, and the tomb had already been empty, and the robe had been as if it slumped into the limestone sarcophagus with the bouquet of flowers that had been there. Thomas saw and he believed that she had ascended to heaven with her body. The second story is not part of scripture, so if the Protestants listen or follow this, they will say, "These are fairy tales, that is just nonsense." They put that upon the same level. Yes, they may be tales, it may be nothing at all, but it is, however, very pretty account, and therefore I could not fail to speak of it, knowing that in addition the Catholic Church is not founded that upon scripture, but on scripture and tradition, and that to know if a tradition is true or if it's just a legend erected much later, it has for that a third channel, which is called a magisterium, who decides, who says this is the truth or this is a human invention, but very pretty.